Good afternoon. Welcome to the May 4th meeting of the Rotary Club of Milledgeville. Please stand, silence your cell phones. And today our Rotarian of the day is Nelson Kraft.
No. Thank you, praise. Father God, we just love you so much. We give thanks for the best country in the world, the military that protect it. We give thanks to the great state of Georgia and our law enforcement that protect us. Father, we give thanks to this great club that cares so much about the community. Father, we just ask you to bless every member of this club. Fill our hearts to do your will. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Hey, join me in the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And the four-way test of the things we think, say, or do. First, is it true? Second, third, and fourth,
Will be beneficial to all concerned. And fifth. Thank you. All right. All right. As you sit down, man, you have a chatty group today. Love the energy. Okay, as you sit down, remember the cart buckets. Please empty out your spare change, or feel free to put in anything else a little more substantial. Greg, are we ready with guests and raffle?
Yeah, ready.
That's right. And I was completely out of cash today, so I have no choice.
This is May 4th, so May 4th be with you.
Nice.
Sorry about that. Okay, we have some guests. And Tom, you want to introduce your guest?
Yeah, I've got Jeff Luxford back with me, just our Chief Operating Officer, and from Roanoke. He's now visiting.
Karen, you want to introduce Christopher again?
Christopher Matthews again joining us today.
And Aaron?
I'm not here, but my guest is in the back. This is Joanna Rodriguez. She works with us at Marketing, Georgia, and she was very instrumental this past weekend. So I'm going to send her here to pick up.
Finally, Jan, you've got a guest?
I'm happy to introduce her. Friend of mine from Sandersville. He and I were members of the Sandersville Club. Then he started working here in Milledgeville and doing just a Peak Club. But really wants to be back to an in-person club. So, if he looks familiar, he was the AG for this club.
Okay. We're down to 16 cards and the pot's about $1,100. Thank you. Okay, let's hope we got a winner this time. Ticket ending in 604.
Oh, come on, Kyle. All right, Kyle. Michelle over there double checking. Don't be getting ready, Michelle.
Okay, all right. We know ours.
Oh, no whammies, no whammies.
We've got 5 of dimes.
Okay, I gotta say, y'all are just way too happy about that. Thank you.
Hand out a ticket to everybody.
Yes, okay. Hey. Man, pipe down for a second. All right, so we got a lot going on today. I want all of you who bought tickets, rip them. Like rip them in half, destroy them. Yeah, wah. I see you over there, Jeff. Okay, now Greg is gonna go around and give everybody a new ticket. We'll explain as we go, just roll with it, please. Yeah. All right, is William here today? I don't see William. Do we have any prayer requests? Community. So remember the family of the gentleman that died in the house fire on Sparta Highway last night? It was awful. And continue to remember Jimmy Eubanks. All right, okay.
A little prayer for my osprey.
Okay.
I rescued an osprey this week. Taking to the Hates, trying to see if they can rehabilitate him back.
Oh,
Kind of a neat little deal.
absolutely.
So I call this, a tree people. I mean, it's nice, they're,
It's a water bird.
they like, it's like, it's like a fall, so they like it too, so they hang around the pond too. Around my ponds, cut the grass, and look at it, it was hanging around the pond, and then you got the little wings. That's why they need it. Well, it's real.
Did you name him?
I hadn't yet. but it's-
Okay.
I'll wait to see if the,
If he lives, you'll give him a name?
Yeah.
Got it. All right. Good deal.
I talked to Jimmy twice this week, and he's doing better coming to town. I thought I had talked him into coming to Rotary Division. He chickened out in the last.
Well, that's good to hear. He's out and about. Awesome. All right, community announcements. We are bringing back Wine in the Woods at Lockerly on May 25th, 5 o'clock. So don't miss that. It's a great way to just drink a glass of wine and stroll the grounds. All right. Club business, okay, so very excited to welcome you today to Rotary District 6920's Conference 2.0. Those of us that went to conference the past week and weekend had a fabulous time, and we loved it so much we wanted to share it with you. So we have brought conference to you. And to kick it off is our conference chair, Aaron Andrews. Let's hear it for Aaron.
Yeah, I'm dressed in my conference attire. We had a sneaker ball at conference, so of course I had to have bright green shoes to match with the colors from Milledgeville Rotary. Look, I'm official. I have a badge. And so we did have a great time at conference this past weekend. A lot of people from the club showed up, supported me and Jennifer. We may have got a few things we want to share with you, but we'll get to that. But there was so much energy from our group, and it was actually Michelle and Frederick's idea to say, hey, let's bring conference to Milledgeville. So thank y'all for such a bright idea, and I hope y'all have fun with this today. Okay, so first off, Thursday night we got there, and we had a leadership reception, and I want to personally thank, it was hosted by our club. I want to personally thank Jennifer, Joy, Joanna, Michelle. They made it happen. Can you move this little thing? Let's see. My idea was a grazing table, and they brought that to life. Even though people told me it wasn't possible to do it that quickly, they did a fantastic job. All right, so welcome Dream Team Field of Dreams. So the conference has officially begun. I actually got to ring the bell, so I'm gonna ring the bell to start our conference. And now I'm gonna call up Frederick. He's our MC for tonight. Roll call was Danny Broyles, and so what they did is if a club was there, we cheered. And if a club was not there, they said, oh. So get us cheering, Danny.
Thank you, thank you.
Hi, Frederick.
All right. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. How's everybody doing?
Oh, come on now, come on now. Look,
Let's build it.
this is, district conference 2.0, okay? So we got to do better than that, because, I'm telling you, this past district conference was amazing. Great energy. So again, how we doing this afternoon, everybody? Awesome. So, just like Aaron said, it was a great conference. I actually got pulled up at one point and was asked what would I take back to my club, based on my experience. And, I gotta tell you, what I said was magic moment. That's what came to my mind. But I said, this is a magical moment. I said, I've been a Rotarian for 2 years now. And I, come to club meetings, but when you're at district conference, you're really seeing the fruits of your labor, right? And so that's what I felt, what I saw, and it was an awesome time.
And just for fun, let's call out William Black. He's not here today. So what do you say?
Okay. All right, so we got a lot of information, so we'll jump right into it for time's sake. But if you look on your table, there's some chocolate, there's some pretty cool sunglasses. Please take that stuff with you. That's pretty much the environment we had when we were at district conference. So take that with you and enjoy it. Okay. All right, so roll call by Davy Royals. She said that was done. If you look in this picture here, this is a group picture of all of us that went to district conference. You see Tamara, you see Michelle, Jennifer, Aaron, Joy, Jan, Lynn, Joe, and then myself. My wife was there also. I think she took the picture, but we had a great. What I can tell you is this is a small group that went, but let me tell you, Milledgeville Rotary Club was representing, okay? I'm telling you, let me get another round of applause for that. We represent, you're gonna see today what all we brought home as a club, but I mean, we totally rocked. Aaron, you did a phenomenal, they couldn't stop bragging on Aaron. She did an amazing job with this conference. So, just kudos to the club, because it was us. We represented the Milledgeville Rotary Club, and it was just an amazing time. So that was us. Tiffany Erb was there. You look at this picture here, past district governor, fangirl moment. I'm gonna have Jennifer say a few words about what she was able to talk about and what she brought to the table. Let me hear it for Jennifer one time.
Okay, how many of you know who Tiffany Urban is? Well, Dan, of course, you know. Anybody that hasn't been an assistant district governor? Okay, so Tiffany Urban is, actually from South Carolina, and you can look her up, #Rotary Geek. She is the Rotary Geek, and she's phenomenal. I did not get to do my president-elect training in Georgia. I had to go to South Carolina to do mine. And Tiffany was there. She was a keynote speaker. She's extremely high energy. And she'll tell you that the 4 words that her club hates to hear the most is, I have an idea. Because you always know you're going to be doing something big and exciting when Tiffany has an idea. And she's just a phenomenal speaker. She's always decked out in everything Rotary. Her pinky is purple 24/7. She never takes it off. She does polio awareness all the time. And she's phenomenal. And she was at conference. And Aaron brought her into the room and surprised me, and I almost started crying. So I was so excited to get to actually meet her one-on-one and in person. So she's my hero.
Awesome. Thanks, Jennifer. One more time for Jennifer. So yeah, amazing time. One thought I had about Tiffany was they had an open table talk discussion, and where they had a panel group, and she was part of that panel. And they discussed a broad range of things, from how do we, get more people into Rotary, to diversity, equitable, inclusion, just a lot of great topics. And it was a lot of information that we could definitely, we can steal and we were able to bring back with us. So it was a great time. Dr. Sylvia Whitlock, this was the first female Rotary Club president. She had a beautiful story that she was able to share with us. She actually pioneered women being able to join Rotary. There's a story, and I'm going to pass this over to Aaron because I want Aaron to synthesize that story and let us know that story. But it was amazing, phenomenal. Let me hear what's happening, Aaron. Let me hear
You haven't heard of Dr. Sylvia Whitlock. This woman she was just witty and funny and a character. I think they said she's 88 years old. 88 years old, still in Rotary, still active. And back in I believe it was 1987, women were not allowed in Rotary in 1987. And that's so hard to believe for me because that's my lifetime. And so it just doesn't seem like it's real, but it is. And so she told us the story of her club is actually the club that sued Rotary International to get women into Rotary. Dr. Sylvia Whitlock did not sue Rotary International. The men in her club sued Rotary International because they wanted her to be their club president, and Rotary International said no. So she became the first club president. I thought that was awesome. And so now I get to be here today.
Awesome. Thank you. Let me read my favorite. One thing I can tell you, Dr. Whitlock, she's a very audacious woman. She was, her story, even in the tone that she was setting during conference, you could hear all the courage and conviction she had during that time in pioneering women to be able to join Rotary. And so it was just great to hear her. We'll move on to next. It was Brenda Cressy. She's the Rotary International Polio Plus Chair. I can say off the cuff that I really like what she was bringing to the district conference. She talked about polio plus and how the mission is to eradicate polio completely away from the world, which we over the years have done a phenomenal job just reducing polio. She motivated me to the point where I became a Polio Plus member, society member. So I joined that while I was there. Real quick, Michelle, did you want to speak on Ms. Cressy at all? Your experience? All right, that's right. I'll pick on somebody else. Okay, anybody?
To join Polio Plus Society, and basically what that is you promise to give $100 a year to Polio Plus,
Absolutely.
and you get a full pen.
So yeah, everybody get with the president, get with the committees and find out how can you make that contribution, because $100 a year, it's $100 a year. Think about that for nothing. So it was easy to sign up for, and it's an incredible reason in doing that. So we'll move on. The next speaker was Mike Kelly. In this picture, you're going to see a picture of Mike. Mike is from Cincinnati, Ohio. I had an opportunity to speak with him. He is a CFP, financial planner, but he does a broad range of things and just keynote speaking, coaching, performance improvement. And in this picture, you'll also see one of our very own, Michelle. Give it up for Michelle. Michelle, I'm going to have you come back here because I want you to talk about what you brought back from Mike and all the wonderful things that he shared, and just kind of share that with the club.
Okay.
You know what you
Okay, so I know Fred was just as passionate about this speaker as I was. So he spoke, and the main thing that I took from his speech, he talked about Rotary, and he talked about having a purpose, having a mission statement. And basically, it was the perfect timing in my life that it would impacted me greatly. So right now I am repurposing myself. And he was all about finding your passion and putting it to work. And we were very lucky that we got to speak to them in the hallway for a little bit.
And a book, we got a free book.
And we had a book too.
And a sign, tell them to sign.
And it's signed,
Go to district conference, you get a lot of great stuff.
and he's already read his before today. I'm just still got to read mine.
And you can find that book on Amazon, but Mike Kelly was it was great to meet him, and also for him to come down and share his time with Rotary District 69. So that was amazing. Good. We'll keep moving. Dr. Patrice Berry, oh my goodness, this was a treat, wasn't it? This was a treat. Dr. Patrice Berry, she shared with us some of her history when it came to overcoming obstacles in her struggle, from her upbringing and rearing. But it was put in a way where it was very comical and she was able to share laughter in it. One of the things that really touched me in her message, she touched on diversity, equitable, and inclusion, and I love what she said. We have to, look at how we were conditioned, right? And to debunk the theories that are out there when it comes to diversity and inclusion. And she shared a story about her mother passing and how her mother, came from a time where didn't see a lot of people of color interacting with people that were non-color, and her mom saw her, how she would, participate with her Rotary Club and how she would, be in service projects. And I think seeing that, and from what I heard, her mother, right before she passed, had told her, said, look, I'm packing up all the things that I once thought and some of the ways I've even conditioned my children, and I'm taking it with me, right? So that was very passionate to me because it's a new time, it's a new day. We've evolved as a society, and it is okay. It's okay to interact with each other, love each other. We can share a lot of amazing things with each other. So it was a great, I can't really come up with a lot of stuff she said because it was just so funny.
It was so.
It was so funny. Do y'all remember anything? Does anybody remember anything? Come on.
They posted, that Tiffany Irvin posted on her site. And basically, when she was talking about the mom, taking all the baggage with her from her mom, her grandmother. And then she said, like she's on her morphine drip. And then after that, she basically said that she's taken it all with her, and now you all have a clean slate.
There you go. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Very amazing to hear about Patrice Berry. She was an incredible speaker, brought laughter. So we'll move on. All right, keynote speaker Phil Bonelli. Let's tell y'all, I haven't seen these slides yet. I haven't even seen this picture, so I didn't know this picture was going to be it. But the person he's talking to is me. I met Phil prior to him speaking. I didn't know he was going to be a keynote speaker. And we were in the hallway, and he was, he was telling me he was from Gainesville, Georgia. He has a farm. He was telling me about some of the things that, he was learning as he started off at Endeavor. And then in this photo, what he did was, later on when we actually went into the conference, the general session, he called myself and another Rotary. Okay. At least I didn't have to do the photo one, but it's kind of he called us up there, and he asked. This is when I actually said that what I got from district conference was a magical moment.
So let's play the video. Let's let them hear. Yes. Oh, trust me, my videos work. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna share it in.
Hey, Pluto, let's give a hand of applause real quick to Jennifer, Michelle, Aaron, Tamara, that's on the call, Joy, Jan, Lynn, Joe, everybody that went, because when we got back, we wanted to put this on display for you all, but we had 3 days and we didn't get a chance to meet with each other. We just kind of did it remote, had a share folder, putting pictures and stuff in it. So let's give them a round of applause.
Yeah, we have hundreds of photos, hundreds. We cannot recap everything that went on at district in 25 minutes. So we're hitting the highlights.
Hell yeah, and one other thing about Phil, you'll see in the video, he's a pretty good freestyle rapper. I don't know if you all know what that is, but he's an incredible freestyle. He can have you say something and then he can make a rap about it, or he can rap about what you're wearing, or he can rap about what's going on. So he's pretty good.
We said something like no time.
Yeah, did he say something?
You look kind of short there.
Yeah, that was the red carpet event. That was the red carpet event, so,
This is it, Anna.
is it? I can't believe y'all can replay.
Yep, that's it.
I'm gonna make it bigger.
That's it. Oh, that's good. That's what you can't do.
I cannot turn, where's the volume? Lower left.
Okey dokey.
Where's the volume?
Where's Eric? Where's Eric?
I'll tell you what, why don't I send some links to some of this stuff when I.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, we could do that. It's totally worth
Basically
watching.
just did a Freestyle round about Fred.
Yeah.
Anyway. All
I
right,
thought he was gonna call me up there to freestyle and I was gonna laugh. No, I'm not getting suspended. But a thing from Phil's speech, I like what Phil had to say. Phil talked about taking the first step, right? And how, he put it in, he used his own experience to say, when he was starting the farm, he was trying to learn everything about running the farm. To the point he stopped and said, okay, I gotta start, right? You can continue to learn and get all the knowledge that you can, but you have to start. And then he talked about the knowledge you gain after you start. So he was a great speaker. And it really resonated in just taking the first step with me. He talked about, he did say he only had 13 times in his life where he didn't take the first step and he kind of was just building his knowledge, but I kind of question that. But I would tell you, it resonates. You have to take the first step when it comes to something that you want to do. Whether it's a service project, something in your personal life, you have to take that first step. All right, panel discussion Q&A, Brenda Crescent, Sylvia Whitlock, and Tiffany Irvin, Mike Kelly. I think I referenced this. This was a great topic. They took Q&A from the crowd. So they answered questions as far as, like I was saying, how to get more membership, ways to increase diversity and inclusion, amongst a wide range of other topics. Did anybody want to chime in on that discussion? Okay. All right, service projects. I'm going to pass this one over to Erin so she can talk about this. I know there was some awards given out for service projects. If you look in these pictures, they did a canned food drive. And then they also did a shoe drive. Is that shoe or shoe? So they collected shoes as well. Both of those were just, out of the park. It way past what they expected in terms of the turnout from that. And I believe there was something for Milledgeville.
We'll get to that.
Okay, so yeah, there was a shoe drive. Somebody brought 50 pair of shoes. So, yeah, so that was absolutely incredible. If you can imagine all the shoes that are filling those bags. And I'm gonna tell y'all, that load of cans right there, I have no idea how much it weighs, but I am never going back to Sam's Club with Heather again, because I had to load all that in the truck. It was heavy. Okay, and so I'll go ahead and continue with this slide. So a lot of people showed up at this district conference. The ladies showed up.
And showed out.
And showed up.
All right.
Oh my God, you gotta talk about that.
Okay.
Were you not there? Oh my God, it's the pirates. A pirate showed up, guys. It was Pirates of the Caribbean. This was all themed. If you would have saw this lady walking around that dress, oh my God, I'm gonna leave it there.
She was into it. I remember she was into it.
She was into
She was
it.
in the character, very in character.
Dinosaurs showed up. There's a little video. I don't know if it'll play or not. Nope, the Blues Brothers showed up.
This was fun, y'all. can't remember, is it George? No, not
Terry
Terry,
And I can't
and
remember the other guy.
so these guys came in with Blues Brothers, the music's playing, and they're coming in and they're doing their dance just like the Blues Brothers. It was kind of good to see, because you could tell they rehearsed and looked at how they used to dance and come into every room and had the briefcase like this. And it was good to see. So that was fun. But this is sort of like how they did the awards whenever they come up with the award. You ever seen Academy Award shows and how they have a skit in between? So that's what that was. Very exciting, very fun. All right, this is the incoming district governor, Mike Felix, I believe, and he was dressed.
Felix Smith.
Felix Smith, I'm sorry. And he was dressed up back from the future. That was another sort of like a skit in how they presented the awards, when they presented them to the clubs or individual Rotary events. Very fun, it was very fun, exciting. My wife had a good time.
You know what that is? What is it? The iron lung. So they brought the iron lung in there so we could all see it. And Heather got in there so I could take this picture to promote ending polio.
So one thing that I heard during this conference was that there was a mother that raised 2 children while in this. Can you imagine? Oh my goodness, I thought that was, you talking about something that touched me while I was there. And I think, hearing that was my motivation to say, hey, I gotta step, this polio plus and it's something that I can definitely do. So that was something. Okay. All right, so this was a timeline, and what Dr. Miss Sylvia Woodlock was kind of laying out for us at the timeline of women in Rotary. That club was Donaloo. I can't remember. Duarte. And like I said, she was very audacious, even when the Rotary snatched that club's charter, because at one point they snatched the club's charter away from them.
So they call themselves the X-Rotary.
The ex-Rotary Club of Duarte. And if you look up that, it's still in, like, you Google it. That's how I am. I hear history, I Google it. I don't know why, I just do it. And I want to learn more and more and more. But if you look it up now, there's still stories about that. So you can see the signs, EX, Rotary, they just added the EX in front of it. So pretty cool to hear, pretty cool to see and learn. All right, this was the reception for District Governor-elect Dr. Felix Smith. And I believe this was the one, it was open for invite, special invite.
No, that one was open to everyone.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, so
Little drinking occasion.
this was the happy sneakers, right? This was
Yeah.
the happy sneakers. Okay, we're gonna keep moving. Flag ceremony and GRSP student presentation. This was amazing. Each student stepped up and kind of talked about their journey here. It's just great to hear how Rotary comes together and supports the Children's in Exchange program. And that was beautiful to hear.
Yeah, they're all from a different country.
Right. I mean, and speak great English. I mean, let me tell you, it's great English and they're very good at articulating. They wouldn't be up here doing this mess I'm doing. All right, so these are the students. These are some of the students again, some pictures of them. Amazing stories were told from their sponsor families and things like that. So it was great to hear that. Rotary versus Wine, Pie in the Face.
The video is not gonna play, so I'll just tell you what happened. Basically we won, our district won, our Rotary won against Lions, but sadly there was no pie in face. They shared the pie and ate it together.
Yeah, they were being too nice. I don't think they wanted to mess up all the festivities that were going on, so. But yeah, that was pretty fun. The Spam Award, all right? So Milledgeville Rotary took home the Spam Award for donating the most food this year, didn't they? It's so fun when I heard, it's so fun when, when your hometown is getting recognition and you're from there. I mean, it's an amazing feeling. So yeah, we took home that award, donated
Stay up here.
to
Yeah, Cafe Central,
Charm
Charm
Rate
Rate
Food
Food
Bank.
Bank, Kelly Free Fridge, Meals on Wheels, the Thanksgiving baskets. We've had a lot of people this year.
And plus the competition that we did back last September. Yes, the Lions Club, all of that went into it. Our little club, we donated more food than any other club in the district. There's 60 clubs in the district, and we got gold spam. And yes, that's an actual can of spam.
And we also got a distinguished project award because one of our food drives was with the local Kiwanis Club. So they recognize people who work with other civic organizations.
All right, so this next one was the Jaws polio plunge. Played an awesome game where you had to outbid in order to not get plunged into the water. I can tell you that my wife got us caught up. And what that means caught up is she got us into something we didn't want to be in. So, yeah, she got into a bidding war, and unfortunately I had to get plunged into the pool.
His wife paid $250 for him to get plunged into the pool.
But I didn't think, I thought it was metaphoric. I didn't think everyone had to jump in the pool, and they did, y'all, like, I mean, lined up, and I was like, no, I can't do this, I can't do this, like, I'm being out of sugar, right? So, they did, it was a great time,
Terry Atkins, the district governor nominee designee, he had to get in the pool. He got a hot tub, y'all. Come on. And then Heather Kellen, I don't remember how much they paid for her to have to jump in the pool. Somebody put me in the pool.
I paid $450 to not get.
And she got it 52. So,
$50 at the last second.
not to go to the pool, so, yeah, Aaron took the plunge.
I took the plunge. My husband took the plunge for Fred. He's like, I'll give you the 260 if you jump in the pool.
Yeah, so that was very fun. We had a lot of fun, y'all. Pay It Forward was good. There was a project by Lorraine Reed. She kind of presented the Golden House Veterans Village. She's out in Brunswick, Georgia. Great program for veterans and then providing housing. I was able to contribute to that program. I think the Milledgeville Rotary Club also contributed to the program. It was a very good program to hear about. This was the foundation recognition, past district governor.
We have a Star Wars video where the names are going across the screen, y'all. We have a long list. We'll put that up for y'all to view later.
But y'all gotta go view it because I'm telling you, you're good. You're good. High school speech competition. The North Zone winner, Robinson York, sponsored by the Milledgeville Rotary Club. Really represented for our club. He did a phenomenal job. Just like if you were here when they did that competition here and he talked about his theatric and how the four-way test applies, he put on that same show even better. So that was him in this moment, and it really shined a light on the
We got 5 minutes.
Yes. Gold Club Awards. Okay, Joy Hurst District Awards Chair and Heather Clem. If you look, Milledgeville Rotary, we got the Gold Club. Like I said, we were well represented, and that was this moment. The Rotaract Awards, this was Ms. Jan Horton, District Rotaract Chair. Amazing job. What I can tell you is to see that how well that program is doing throughout 6920 is really credit to you, Jan. I think you were recognized for that during district conference. You're doing a wonderful job with that program. I know we talked about some things. You want to see that?
Real quick, sorry, because I know we are running out of time. I just wanted to say that the zone award, it's the zone 34, there's 16 districts in zone 34. We don't actually do a district award. We do this instead. It mimics the citation award for our goal that we got but on a high school level. And we had, you know me, I cry.
What's the other say, ball baby?
Yeah, I'm a ball baby. Anyway, we had 62% of our clubs, Interact clubs in this district qualified for this award. And I found out from the youth services director that that is the largest amount that they've ever had in any given year since it's been, in session. So we were also number 3 in the district member award. So Baldwin County High School, Jennifer.
Right. All right, Rotarian of the Year awards, there were co-Rotarians of the Year. District Conference Chair Aaron Andrews and DGND Terry Atkins. Hold on one second. Rotarian of the Year.
Yeah, this was a total shock to me. Surprise. I did not expect it.
Round of applause for Aaron. Let me hear it for Aaron. Awesome, awesome. Well represented. Like I said, Milledgeville was a showstopper. Okay. General breakfast session, this was the farewell and the wrap up. This was a sad day because we all had to go home. You look right there, that's our table. We had a full table. It was just amazing. We had a good time. Look at everybody. That's awesome. Look at those gentlemen. Look at me, Aaron. We had an awesome time, y'all. And that's a wrap. That cuts it out. So I hope you love this 2.0 session. Door prizes, we're gonna do door prizes real quick, and then we're gonna get everybody out here. Udo?
Yep. So this guy was a complete nut. He loves door prizes, and so with Michelle and her laugh, I thought it would be great for Michelle to give out those door prizes. Y'all got your tickets?
Okay, apparently, the way this ticket thing works is I was supposed to be half and you were supposed to be half.
Yeah.
So. Half of your pick.
One more thing, I think Milledgeville Rotary, we took home the most door prizes at district conference. I think we did, so that was
Except for Marshall.
Okay, hey guys. Okay, yeah, while we're getting all that squared away, all of us that were blessed enough to be able to go to district conference and to support Erin in the phenomenal job that she did. I can't tell you how many people were coming up to all of us saying, it's the best conference we've ever had. Erin did a phenomenal job. So we took it upon ourselves that we wanted to present Erin with a few little tokens of our appreciation of just how incredibly proud we all are of her. She was a little nervous ringing the bell the first day, so we got her own bell. And then, she has all of her little rotary pens that she collects. We got her a little box to keep all of her little pens. So, all right, over your head.
One time for Aaron, y'all.
Okay, Fred, let's stay up here, that way y'all can help pass these out, and we'll try to go through this.
A hand turned base.
Yep. So, oh no, I forgot my glasses. Yeah, you read.
And you can know.
That's it.
All right, so 631. 631. All right, next one.
Got a beautiful
Ticket
bag.
number 629.
629.
Well, pull again. 623. 623. 625, a charcuterie board, 625. No 625, moving on. Ticket 640. Got some truckers and Callaway. All right, they're in business. Oh, they're all. Okay, ticket number 641.
Yo.
Ticket number 645. 645. Joyce Simpson. Tickets. 627. Bobby Murphy. Ticket number 639. 639. All right. Ticket number 644.
I'm so clear, not.
All right, so that's all I'm doing for today. Thank y'all so much. Hope you had a good time. And just so you know, my goal for next year is Club of the Year. And it'll be at Jekyll Island.
Yes, well done, Fred.
Okay.
3 days to go together.
From the south.
That's sweet. What's that? All the mountains. Yeah, sounds like. See you.
Wow, I don't know what work was right. You know that. Right.
All right. This is the first time my problem. I'm gonna go in. He never does. Aaron, like, congratulations. He's doing so much. It's good to see you. Awesome.
We didn't do that, because not so common, because they're new. They look good.
Good job.
Everybody, Jamie, I have your name tag. See the pen things. Yeah. It's a whole lot of it. I'm excited. I love all of them. Yeah. Rock star. It's nice too. I'm not going to. If you want to, I can use it. All right, I'm gonna pull my car around and pick up some of this